PS5s are getting easier to buy for people who already own PS5s. That's right, purchase invitations have already been sent out for PlayStation Direct Stock for those who already own the most elusive toy since Turbo Man. All jokes aside, it's a valiant effort on Sony's part to skirt the scalpers and sell directly to the loyal PlayStation fanbase. But basically the only people with a PS5 right now are the scalpers. I mean, I'm not a scalper. I would never do that. Unless you want to pay me like $5,000 for this. With real-life music events a mere distant memory, EA is stepping up to the plate to save the day by hosting a virtual music festival inside of a 7-year-old game in a language that nobody understands. The Sims Session Music Festival is taking place right now inside of The Sims 4 and being headlined by pop sensation BB Rexa. Glass Animals and Joy Olodokan will serve as opening acts, though it sounds like they're taking the coward's way out and singing in English. Lazy. In addition to listening to music, players will be able to explore the festival space, create new outfits, and players will be able to buy exclusive digital merchandise from all the performers. Remember that you can pick up The Sims 4 right now for just a few bucks, but don't forget the Perfect Patio expansion for an extra $9.99. And then of course you'd be a fool not to pick up the Luxury Party Pack for another $9.99. And then obviously the $9.99 Cool Kitchen Pack as well, and then you'll need $17.99 for the Spa Day expansion, and the same again for the Outdoor Retreat. And let's face it, all of that would be a total waste without the Romantic Garden and Spooky expansions, costing around another $9.99. And obviously, you'll need the Movie Night, Bowling Night, Vintage Glamour, and Backyard Stuff expansions as well. And then this was supposed to be a joke where I list out all the expansions you could buy for Sims 4 and then tell you the ridiculous amount of money you would have to spend to buy them all. But in that rant there, I didn't even cover half of the expansions you can buy for Sims 4, and I just don't have time, so we're moving on. Apple's worst kept secret finally launched this week as they released the Beats Studio Buds. And it turns out you lot on the internet had a lot to say about Dr. Dre's latest buds. But before we get to you lot, let's throw over to past me to hear what TechRadar had to say about the latest noise cancelling earbuds. The Beats Studio Buds are rock-solid true wireless earbuds with active noise cancellation and support for Apple's spatial audio with Dolby Atmos format. They sound great, with a lively sound quality that elevates the highs and lows of your music, and they're supremely comfortable to wear for long periods of time. Unfortunately, their core quality isn't as great, and they're missing Apple's H1 wireless chip. But if you're looking for a cheap alternative to the top-end wireless earbuds out there, we don't think you'll be disappointed. People around the internet seem pretty positive on Beats' new earbuds, and this commenter is wondering when they can get their hands on them in the UK. Well, for now, the official Beats website just says this summer, so us Brits shouldn't have to wait too long before we can get Dr. Dre's dulcet tones in our ears.
Taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. It's the DR.
And before I let you go, let's get all caught up on this year's Mobile World Congress that ended earlier this week. It's the biggest trade show in the mobile calendar, and it's where many of the year's most exciting handsets are often announced, but not this year. Thanks to COVID-19, this year's event was much smaller than previous years, and was run as a hybrid event, with many of the launches and announcements happening online. Despite all of that, here's our favourite 3 announcements from this year's show. Samsung announced an announcement for an announcement event of the Galaxy Watch.
We are bringing the best of our 2 wearable platforms, Tizen and Wear OS, on one unified platform.
Saying it's coming this summer, likely meaning July, August, or September. Lenovo introduced us to the Smart Clock 2 because dumb clocks are so 2020, come on. And the Snapdragon 888 Plus was launched, which basically means the insides of new high-end smartphones are getting better. Yes, this is considered news, it was a slow week, okay? And that's it for this week on Totally Rated. Please do drop a comment wherever you're watching this and let us know what you thought of our top stories this week. Consider subscribing or following us on social media so you don't miss our future episodes. I've been Matt Phillips, and I'll see you on the next one.